With family support, Adou's future seems to improve, yet they disagree with his doctor dream. His mom said, "Well, Becky, no matter what." Adou rolled his eyes inwardly, not expecting such support. Then she asked, "Do you like Yamei?" Yamei's illness worsened, like a neglected family garden. Family members grew weary of caregiving. Adou felt mixed emotions as another bad weekend arrived. After a bit of negotiation, the two finally arrived at the aquarium. Yamei was captivated by the talking dolphins. Seeing her so happy, Adou thought, why not buy a pair of dolphin keychains to hang on their phones, so they could always hear sweet. Not until the last train did they realize time doesn't wait. Caught in a downpour, Adou waited like a drenched chicken, finally sending Yamei home after dark. On her way back home, upon seeing her rain-soaked daughter, Mom flew into a rage and shouted angrily, "Getting drenched in the rain means you deserve punishment." However, after taking care of Yamei, her anger subsided and her heart softened. Adou kept apologizing, like a boy pleading with his mom. Mom also begged forgiveness for over-worrying about Yamei. She seemed fine, but had hidden troubles. Adou's heart twisted like a ball of yarn. Hearing all the apologies made him even guiltier. So he asked directly on the road, "Can I really take care of Yamei?" Just then, Yamei sent him a groggy wake-up call. Subtitles. She said she was really sorry about what happened today, just like a little kitty losing its temper. Then she hung up the phone. She cried like a little child, while Adou stood in the rain, silent as if pondering life, with only one question lingering: what will their future look like? For the disabled, pain is like invisible chains. Why does disease strike them? Why discrimination? Why does love slip away? However, Yamei didn't complain to fate, bravely fought illness, becoming a resilience model. Walking unsteadily, legs feeling as heavy as iron, she pushed herself forward with her hands, as if every step was a challenge against gravity. Repeatedly, she practiced hard, like leveling up in a game. At 18, she faced reality's test. She asked herself, looking up, what is life's goal? Like a lost bird, she neared the future. Times earlier, Adou met Yahio at the library and asked why she studied so hard. She said, "In fulfilling my sister's dream." Their sister was so amazing yet tied down by illness. And if I don't work hard now, wouldn't life lose meaning? That's the only thing I can do for my sister. Your amazing little sister. On the way home, Adou suddenly slowed his pace, a reason finally surfacing. He steeled himself and rushed to Yamei, and upon meeting, he asked her to take a step back. Adou bravely voiced what had been hiding in his chest. As for the future, I can't say much, but right now I can honestly say, no matter what, as long as you walk, it'll walk with you. Slowly life will never feel strange. I may be truly like you. Soon, Yamei graduated from the special school, but reality differed from her dreams, and new challenges awaited. Back home, her family prepared a special room for her. She felt touched, yes, but she didn't want to live too comfortably in her golden years. She chose to work hard on rehab. Time waits for none. Day and night, rehab struggles never lessened. Parents suggested focusing on caring for her and not worrying about school, but instead put emphasis on rehab. Adou successfully entered medical school. Thinking about Yamei, it seemed that joy also turned into longing. That day, several friends gathered together to discuss their futures. Everyone was happy. Only one person quietly ate, facing everyone's laughter. Yamei was filled with envy, questioning herself. How should she face her own life? What's the point of marriage? We've witnessed countless weddings. Which one left the deepest impression on you? At today's wedding, Yamei, a terminally ill patient, dressed beautifully and longed for her own wedding. Originally planned to come with Adou, but he hadn't shown up yet, which left her slightly disappointed. Then her Prince Charming came walking towards her, and Yamei's mood instantly lifted. Hey, you showed up just in time. Will you still help me? Not a chance. Shut it. This moved everyone. Wow, what a twist from the universe. In the bouquet toss, Yamei unexpectedly caught it, prompting cheers of "You'll be next to marry." On the way home, Yamei handed Adou the love letter she had prepared, a little unintentional gift. As the distant bell rang, Adou missed Yamei's downcast look, with doubt swirling as he knew her illness was severe. Back at the hospital, Yamei's airway was blocked, but thankfully she was rescued just in time. After waking, Yamei told her mom about the letter, heart full of gratitude. Meanwhile, Adou opened her love letter. When facing you, I can never get the words out, so I wrote you a letter instead. Thank you for always being by my side. Seeing you find your path truly makes me happy, and I am different. I just hope heaven gives me a few more days. After listening to everything, Mom was puzzled and said, why would one choose to give up on their own accord? I wish I could be immersed in a sea of flowers and continue sleeping. Subtitle: Adou has been on the journey of battling his illness for 5 years, knowing full well in his heart that his remaining time is limited. Nevertheless, he still persists in writing daily diaries dedicated to those who are confronting misfortune and setbacks. One day, the family dined together, and the sister got a first award from Dongao. Mentioning Dongao, Yamei mentioned wanting to see the place she once dreamed about. With her family's help, she arrived at the familiar memories floated back vividly. Facing death, she pondered, should she give in or resist? This girl kept battling her illness, even knowing it's a hopeless fight. She lived on with strength, touching countless hearts. The bittersweet moments behind a watermelon, the flowing tears, definitely more than a liter. At this point, Yamei couldn't walk anymore. She had felt lost, confused about why she lived, but still insisted on writing. She worked hard to encourage more people. Seeing her daughter this way, Mom's heart ached, urging her to rest more and not push herself too hard.